Welcome to the HMG Executive Leadership Spotlight. Here's our host, Hunter Muller.
Hello and welcome to HMG Spotlight. I'm Hunter Muller, founder and CEO of HMG Strategy. I'm here with Alex Wood. Alex is the CISO for Uplight. Alex, congratulations on being a 2023 HMG Global Leadership Institute CISO of the Year Award recipient.
Awesome. Thanks, Hunter. I really appreciate that. Really looking forward to it, and I appreciate the recognition.
Hey, you're doing some great work at Uplight. Talk to us about what you love about Uplight and the mission and vision that you're on.
Yeah, so one of the things that drew me to Uplight is the mission of the company, and really it's all about the environment and trying to help decarbonize the power grid. So Uplight is a software company, and we make software for utility companies, and so we help interface with their customers. But all of the things that we do is with the mission of trying to help decarbonize the power grid, and it's really built into the DNA of the company. So we're a B Corp, which I like to think of as sort of halfway between a nonprofit and a for-profit company. So we are for-profit, but we have a mission built into the company itself. And that was one of the things really that drew me here. And I think it's a great mission, and it's a great company.
Alex, cyber is so important. It's a boardroom topic. It's a CEO topic. How often do you get in front of the board and the CEO to talk about cyber protecting the enterprise and protecting the company?
Yeah, it's obviously a big thing, not just for me, but for our company. Working with utility companies who are heavily regulated, that's something that's on their mind all the time too. And so I have regular interface both with our board and with our CEO. My reporting structure is directly to our CEO. So we meet on a very regular basis, and he's very up to date, as well as concerned with what's going on in the cyber landscape. So we work together very well with that, and make sure that we are looking at the risks we have appropriately, and putting measures in place to keep those risks where they need to be.
We're studying visionary leaders and visionary leadership. How would you describe your leadership style and your team building?
Yeah, so I feel like I'm a pretty empathetic leader. I like to make sure that my people are taken care of, as well as also trying to be pretty direct, and making sure that everyone knows where they stand, and how it is that they're doing and what they can do to get better, whether that's through meeting regularly with my people, or I try and do at least quarterly skip level meetings with everyone within my organization to make sure that I'm talking to everyone, that I understand the pulse of what's going on. That they feel that they can come talk to me, that it's open, and really that we're having that communication so we can all understand and keep going in the way we need to go.
Winning is important in business, and keeping the enterprise safe and secure is of paramount. How do you ensure the enterprise stays safe and secure?
Yeah, so obviously the teams that I have definitely play a role in that. We're constantly looking at what is going on in the landscape, not just with Uplight, but the landscape of cybersecurity in general. But we also have a cross-functional mission. One of my teams runs our risk management committee at the company, so we're really looking at risks across the business and trying to build in and bridge the gap between what we do and what other people in the business are doing, so that we can have an open, honest dialogue about risk and how it is that we need to manage that risk. And obviously, subject matter experts such as myself, bringing items to the table to make sure that we are treating those risks and understand the real impact of those risks and how we're managing them.
Great insights. Alex, when you see new regulations and new guidelines coming down from both the SEC and the White House, does that help?
I think it's a good thing, but I think obviously it's to be seen on how helpful it actually is. I think that with the new SEC regulations and the transparency, greater transparency that they're trying to bring with them, making sure that the public companies are disclosing incidents that they have and reporting appropriately on the cyber risks that they have. I think that that's going to help. I think we'll just have to see whether the regulations as they are now are really right-sized, or if changes have to be made. I think that, overall, we're going to see a lot more reporting on what is going on with cyber risk at public companies, which I think is great. Hopefully the burden placed on those companies is not too much based on the requirements that they have. So I think that there's probably still going to need to be some adjustments in terms of, balance of work to report, and, how many of those reports actually are helpful versus people, trying to make sure that they're covering their bases from a regulatory perspective. But overall, I think it's a good thing. The more that we're aware of those risks and what risks companies are facing, the better.
Alex, you have seemed to do a lot of work outside of your organization with great groups. Do you want to talk about the importance of spending time in the industry?
Yeah, so I think from my perspective, the security community itself is one of the reasons why I am where I am today. We have such a great community, both in Colorado, where I'm based, and just, across the whole industry. I think that's really what helped give me the growth and the exposure I needed to help grow my career. So, here in Colorado, I've been part of many different organizations throughout my career. For a number of years, I was the president of the local ISSA chapter here. ISSA, which is a great nonprofit professionals association for security professionals. And then, a partner of mine and we started another organization here in Colorado called Colorado Equals Security, which really helps promote information security in Colorado, and, all the great things that we have going on here, whether that's through a podcast that we do, or a Slack workspace, or, other things to that effect. But really, we're just trying to help promote all of the good things, and bring people into the industry, and help people get the resources that they need. For me, it was those resources that really helped me grow and get exposure. So trying to pay that forward, and really make sure that the community is taken care of and highlighted.
Alex, great stuff. You can't do great work without great partners, great vendor partners. Talk to us about what a great partnership looks like with your vendors.
I think it really does need to be a partnership. I think many times, people go out and look for a software solution or something like that, and they find something, but it's, they get it, and it's sort of a one-way street. You sign up for it, you get it. I think a real partnership is one where it is more of that two-way street, where, I, as a practitioner and a professional, can provide, really good feedback to the partner or the software company that I'm using, hopefully to make their product better and work better for me, but then also, to make their product better in the industry itself. So, I like to work with companies and partners that really are interested in that kind of two-way street, and not all of them are. That often tends to be, smaller players or newer players. Not to say that I don't work or won't work with, bigger companies or platform companies or anything like that. But I think you have that better access, and, the better ability to help improve products, both for the product company themselves, as well as, how we use them.
So in essence, you get very involved with the product roadmap with these companies?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you don't, I think that the product is going to evolve in a way that doesn't necessarily reflect how you want to use it. So I think it's incumbent on people that are using products to make sure they're giving that feedback, so that the products continue to evolve in a way that helps you in the way that you use it.
Alex, congratulations on being a 2023 HMG Global Leadership Institute recipient of CISO of the Year. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you, Hunter. I really appreciate it. It's a great honor, and look forward to seeing you here in the near future.